Exam.net. Exam.net is another portal for taking examination, and this one is a bit better than Class Marker in the sense that it is very easy to upload essay question and it does not mark for you. So you upload your question either in PDF format or in Word format. Another beautiful thing is when you are registering, you must use the school email. Without using school email, you will not be able to register, because if you are registering under education, it will tell you that you should use the school email. So that is why you are seeing my own school email there with my password. So if you have not registered, you come here to register and you click on teacher. When the students are coming, just give them the link and they will click on students and they will be able to take the exam. The code is there. So exam.net is a robust, easy to use, secure exam platform, and now available outside of Sweden and free to use during 2020. So we can avail ourselves of this and make use of it, and we'll be going through how we can make use of it right now. So let's log in and see how exam.net actually look like. Exam.net. Now I'm logging in because I've already registered. I'm logging in as a teacher, and I click on sign in, not on register, but you will click on register if you have not actually registered before. So I click on sign in, so it loads for me and it brings me to the page. Now it's showing me that DVC has also registered. Okay, yes, okay. So I'll be able to see a list of all the people that have registered even in the school. Now here it says new exams, exam key, date created, status, is it opened or closed. So I can create new exam here. I can reset this and let's see how it looks like if I click on new exam there. Now let me create for, let's say, humanities, and said okay, SMS 323. That's the name of the new examination. Now here you can see exam question. What type of exam question? Is it oral that you want the students to just be dictating to them, or you want to give them direct paper sheet? They'll be looking at the paper sheet and be answering directly on the system. That is where you have no digital exam question. Now you have use a PDF. If you have your exam already typed and it's in PDF format, you can use a PDF. And if you just want to use Microsoft Word, you have typed it already in Microsoft Word, you can also click on write exam question. So here you can write directly, and also you can create. If you have written, you just copy and paste into this place. So it's very, very easy and lovely to use. So remember, this place is not meant for objective question. You can do objective question here if you don't want the question to be automatically marked. You just want them to answer the question and submit, and it's still objective. So you can do that here, but presently we recommend it for essay questions. So the question, present question, fill the question, students answer area with the question. So you have these options too. You can just present it to them. They will also do their numbering. You can ask them to select from 2 and then they put the number there, or you want the question and the answer to be together. If you click fill the student's answer area with the question, it will be done. So if I say question 1, SMS 323, question 1, what is SMS 323 is just, I don't know. So what is history of language? Question 2, no objective here. The diplomatic what? Well, history and diplomatic studies. Arctic studies in Anchor. Started with Anchor. Write a brief history. Right, those are the questions that I want to put. And I said, okay, if that's not what I want, I close and cancel. I say okay now. Right, so I've set my questions. Now it's asking me what are the inputs that I want the students to feel when they are writing the exam. I said just give me the last name, that's the surname, the level, either 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level, the phone number, and student's ID. The student's ID is a matriculation number. You might need the matriculation number to upload into the portal. So I said student ID. So all the other areas I may just decide to leave out. So anonymize question or anonymize exam. Well, let's leave that one for now. Now this is student work area. The student is given an area to write answer in. Yes, we don't close that, and we are not limiting the number of words they can write, but we are going to give them timing. He said no spell checking. For English, you might just put no spell checking, but for other ones that do not require that, you can give them spell checking, but let's leave it for English people. I said that no spell checking. Scan handwriting with mobile phone. It's also possible, but well, I don't know if we will need that for now. And then other tools that we have, allow translation help, English synonyms, and the rest of them. So I don't know if it will be helpful for that. Then audio files, if you really want them to record an audio and attach it to it. And then subject tools, that is if you want them to use calculators and the rest of them. And the external resource, subject tools, these are things that we have there. I don't think it applies to us much, so we can leave this out. And then external resources, if we want them to go to a particular site to check some things. And then let's come to security. The security says require high secure mode. This one we may not be able to use it for now. And then it said allow any browser. Okay, fine, we may allow any browser. All right, so let's come to the most secure area. It says setting for the lower secure mode. Exam require exam explanation and wait 30 seconds. As a teacher, you will see in the monitor view if the student tries to leave the exam area. Choose here what will happen if the students if this occur. What is saying that while the student is answering the question, if he tries to minimize the page and browse the system, Of course, we may not be able to stop them from checking their notes or checking their textbooks. We may not be able to stop that. But if they want to now check the highest library in the world, the internet, this will do that checking and it will stop them with that. So he said, what will happen if they have an exam of 1 hour that they are writing, or 30 minutes, and a student tried to cheat by moving to another page? What will happen? He said, you stop him for 30 seconds, or you remove seconds, or this is 1.5 minutes. I mean, 3 minutes. Sorry, 1.5 minutes from the students. I will not advise that you turn off the cheat protection page or completely. No, it can be manual unlock. Manual unlock might be difficult because of the network situation. So there's 1.5 minutes that yes, that you set that the students will have to waste 1.5 minutes. Is this sufficient? Is it okay? Well, we will need to decide that. If 1.5 minutes and then the student is able to browse some other things within the short time he has to complete the exam. So once I've completed the setting, then I say create the exam. Create the exam. I click create the exam. It's creating my exam now. SMS 323 has been created. This is the key, and I have not opened it. I can edit, I can view it, and I can preview how the exam will be and what the students will say. Okay, let's quickly preview. What else is there? Delete and then duplicate and generate new key and give another teacher access. Collaboration, fine. Multiple lecturers, multiple teachers, multiple lecturers can have access, and then they collaborate and create a perfect exam. So let me preview how the exam looks like. This is what the student will see. Preview this exam as a student. The student will open up like this. I did not fill the other area which says which requested for their matric number and the rest of things. I will still come to that. Said begin exam. So now I said it should fill these questions with the answer area should be filled with the question which is doing. Now if the student try to either minimize okay, before then the student can use the landscape, the portrait format or the landscape format. You can put the question here and be answering the question here, and then can just be writing the answers in that place. And if it is questions that yes, it doesn't need to write all, you can just leave the place blank and finalize the whole thing. So the timing is not reading because I did not actually set the time for it, so I can close that to maximize my space. So it's counting and then it's working. So let me go back and see, this one is not stopping you. If you cannot answer anything, you can still submit exam. So fine, they are submitted. So that is how to create the examination. Surveillance and results. I have not actually taken the exam, so I will still take the exam as a student. When you copy this, just as if you are copying, you can copy here, copy exam key. You can see there, once I just put it there, copy exam key. You can copy the exam key and put it in the Google Classroom for the students to make use of, and then you tell them the link, or you copy the link and put it there. So from there they can click on it, use the exam key to start the exam. Okay, I've copied the exam key. If it's not large enough, you can enlarge it just as we have in our Google Classroom and say copy. All right, I've copied it and I want to take the exam as a student. Okay, so should I put it in the Google Classroom for us? All right, let me see if I can put it in the Google Classroom for us. It's taking some time. It will take some time, but I am sure it is very possible. Okay, so let me take it to Google Classroom. Okay, my Google Classroom is loading, and my Google Classroom is loading. Where is my there's the account I want to use. Okay, on the assessment. All right, I can create another assignment. CA1. I put it there. Exam.net. Okay, let me see what I have here. Exams.net, https exam.net. Okay, https://exam.net, and I put it down there. I don't think it will be able to add the code directly, so I put the code here. Home, exam code. Okay, then I post. All right, so it's there already. Now I want to log in as a student and then take this particular test. So let me log out here. I'm logging in as a student. Okay, it's going to open the same thing for me. Okay, try another account. I'm logging in as a student now. I'm using another account to log in because do I have that class here? Okay, it's here. So I'm logging in as a student because those are many of the classes. Now this is as a student. Now the student need to copy this first. Copy it. So if it's not completely copied, it will say that it's not working. Copy. Now click on this and then it open up directly. It's not even asking them to, they said I've logged in as this, but now I'm coming as a student. So I paste my code. Hope no space in the wall in the front at the beginning there. No. So I said next. Now this is exactly what the students will see for them to be able to start the exam. Be exactly what they will see. Last name, class name. Okay, it's 323 300 level. Then I put my phone number there. And my student ID slash SMS slash 17 slash 1231259. I said fetch the exam. Right, it's opening up the exam for me. Sorry, I missed out the timing, which is still very possible. Sorry, it said the exam is not yet started, which means I did not open it at the other end. So very simple. Let me just go there as a lecturer and let me go there as a examiner to just do what? To open it. So if you did not open it, they will not be able to start the exam. I'm able to do all this because I have all the access here. So he said, now you can see exam is ready. You are not allowed to leave the exam, and your teacher will be notified if you do so. Good luck. Begin exam. Alright? So, as I said, the timing has not been set, but we can still do that. Now, these are the question, and it's not making anyone compulsory. It's not saying that yes, if I just type this as my answer, that yes, it will not be submitted. No, it's not giving anything. Can chat the teacher, but you must not lose this. You must not get out of this page. Let me try and get out of it. Okay, you see what happened? Logged out. You have been temporarily logged out from the exam. The exam area has lost focus. Please provide what? Explanation. So, well, trying to see something. Of course, they will always have an excuse. Now request unlock. I said the unlock will be what? In 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes. Sorry, it's too long for me to wait. 1.5 minutes. Okay, while that one is counting, let me quickly go back to the other end. Well, it will say that yes, I will lose the focus again. Oh God. So I'm going to wait 1.5 minutes now. Alright, no problem. So let's wait, because if I go out again, it will lock it unlock for another 1.5 minutes. So these are things that we can really set in this particular portal, that we can make use, that we create some source of integrity. Any students that move away from the exam page, it will be recorded in the report that yes, this person left the exam page, and you can be penalized for that. So these are the warning that you will give to them when you are making use of this particular portal. We tell them that you lose some marks and you lose some time if you leave the page of that you are writing on. So fine, it has completed, it has opened up again, the students can continue, and finally said submit exam, and then submit exam. Okay, I submit the exam. Fine, thank you for your submission. You can now close this tab. Okay, I'm through with that. So I want to now go back to my login as a. Now once the students are finished, let's okay, let me try to do that timing. I'm editing my question now. Where is that timing? Accessibility to no. Okay. Surveillance. Okay. This is where the results are located. You can see the name I use, and then test person, and then this particular course SMS 323, and here you have all the students, and the exam is still open. You can force submission. You can set timer for the students. Here is the timer. You can put it in minutes. It can be 25 minutes, okay, and you set the timer. So that is even before they start. You can come here, and you see this particular person has submitted, and here you can download like as PDF. So we advise us to always download as PDF, so that we will not be accused of adding or deducting from what the students has done. So once the students are through, started, submitted. One student started, one student submitted, and finally I'm through. So I stop, I close the exam, so no students can take the exam again. Now you can filter through students to see students, but now you want to download, it will download all those files one by one. So, and if you want to do direct printing, you can also do the direct printing. So I want to download the results of the students. I click on download. So it's constructing the PDF because I want to download as PDF, and it's telling me SMS, PDF, blah 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 blah, and I say okay. So it downloads it to my page. So some other things you can download to OneDrive, you can download to Google Drive, you can download as Word, which I said is not encouraged. All right, so I believe that is all about exam.net. The focus is very good, and also while the exam is going on, we can be monitoring from here. We can monitor, it can be done with Google Meet. You can be watching them on Google Meet and still ask them to continue. And well, I don't have our students to get attached to this, so you can watch them on Google Meet and still ask them to continue. And if they try to change the focus to go to the background or do some other things, it will tell them that the exam has lost its focus, my school. So these are other things that we can just play with. See, just 3 of us for now. So as others are coming, we'll be adding them to it, and then we'll be able to see every one of us here. I believe this is very simple, straightforward. As I said, you can, if you have the PDF. Okay, let me just do another exam, and the other one I use this. I can also use the PDF. If you have done your exam in PDF and you want to upload, I will use the result of the former one as my exam now, so that I will not be okay. Well, sorry. So let me see the results of the other one, and this is the result of it. I'm using it as what? As my question. Okay, so if you have your PDF file that you have done the exam, the student cannot change it. See what it's showing me? It's showing me all the questions that I have there, but it just show you your questions in PDF, and then you close. So it's ready for your question, and then you set all the other parameters, and good, and well, you create your exam. So you can use PDF, and so this portal is very good for essay writing. It doesn't mark anything, it just create your exam, they write, and they must not change the focus. I believe this portal will be useful for some of us that are majorly giving questions in essay formats.